dear students. Today we are going to study The Tiger by William Blake. William Blake is one of the most important poets of Romantic age. His poetry is simple in language but very deep in meaning. The poem The Tiger was published in 1794 in his famous collection Songs by Experience. This poem represents Blake's idea that the world contains both beauty and fear, innocence and experience, good and evil. The poem is written in the form of series of questions. The poet is not only describing a tiger but also asking about the mysterious power that created such a powerful and frightening creature. Therefore, the poem is not about an animal only, it is about creation, God, and mystery of the universe. Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame thy fearful symmetry? In what distant deeps or skies burnt the fire of thine eyes? On what wings dare he aspire? What the hand dare seize the fire? And what shoulder and what art could twist the sinews of thy heart? And when thy heart began to beat, what dread hand, what dread feet? What the hammer, what the chain? In what furnace was thy brain? What the anvil, what dread grasp? Dare its deadly terrors clasp? When the stars threw down their spears and watered heaven with their tears, did he smile his work to see? Did he who made the lamb make thee? Tiger, tiger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye dare frame thy fearful symmetry? These lines are taken from the poem The Tiger, written by William Blake and published in the Song of Experience. In this poem, the poet expresses his wonder and fear at the creation of the tiger. He asks many questions about the power that created such a strong and terrifying animal. Though the tiger Through the tiger, Blake discusses the mystery of creation and the existence of both good and evil in the world. So, in stanza number 1, the poet begins by describing the tiger as burning bright in the forest of the night. This means the tiger looks powerful and shining even in darkness. The phrase fearful symmetry means the tiger is both beautiful and frightening at the same time. The poet wonders what kind of creator could make such a creature. Stanza 2. In this stanza, Blake asks where the fire in the tiger's eyes came from. The poet imagines the creator as someone who dared to take fire from heaven. This shows that the tiger is not an ordinary animal but a symbol of powerful energy and strength. Stanza number 3. Here the poet describes the creation of the tiger's heart. He asks what kind of hand and feet created such a powerful creature. The words dread hand and the dread feet show that the creator must be extremely powerful and fearless. Stanza number 4. In this stanza, Blake compares creations to the work of a blacksmith. Words like hammer, chain, furnace, and anvil suggest that the tiger was made with great force and energy. The imagery shows that the tiger is a powerful creation of the nature. Stanza 5. The poet now asks a very important question. Did he who made the lamb make thee? The lamb is a symbol of innocence and goodness. The tiger is a symbol of power and fear. Blake wonders how the same creator could make both innocence and terror. Stanza 6. The poem ends with the same lines that appear in the beginning. However, the word could changes into dear. This means the poet is now more amazed and shocked than before. The mystery of creation still remains unsolved. So, important themes discussed in the poem are: number one, theme of creation. The main theme of the tiger is creation. Blake is not only asking who created the tiger but also why such a powerful and frightening creature exists in the world. Number two, innocence versus experience. The poem belongs to the song of experience. It represents the darker side of life. The tiger represents experience while the lamb represents innocence. Good and evil. Blake suggests that the world contains both good and evil. The tiger symbolizes strength and destruction, while the lamb symbolizes peace and purity. Mystery of God. The poem raises philosophical questions about God. If God is kind and loving, why did he create something so terrifying? Symbolism in the poem. The tiger is the most important symbol in the poem. It represents power, strength, fear, and mystery. The fire in the tiger's eyes symbolizes energy and life force. The forest of the night represents the dark side of the world. The blacksmith imagery, hammer, chain, furnace, symbolizes the powerful process of creation. The lamb is another important symbol. It represents innocence, purity, and goodness. By comparing the tiger with the lamb, Blake shows the contrast between innocence and experience. The Tiger is one of the most famous poems of William Blake. The poem is simple in language but very deep in meaning. Blake uses powerful imagery and symbolism to express his ideas. The repetition of the first line makes the poem musical and memorable. The poem also reflects the ideas of Romanticism. It focuses on imagination, emotion, nature, and mystery. Instead of giving answers, Blake asks questions, which makes the poem more interesting and philosophical. To conclude, the Tiger is a powerful poem that discusses the mystery of creation and the existence of both beauty and fear in the world. Through the symbol of the tiger, William Blake represents deep philosophical ideas in very simple language. That is why this poem remains one of the most important poems in English literature and is still studied at the university level.